finna fight you bitches over a section. Facing eviction. Oh my gosh, y'all probably felt like y'all were never gonna see me again. I know a lot of people started unsubscribing, and for the ones that are still subscribed, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kayla, for those of y'all that don't know, and for those of y'all that do know, welcome back. Feels so good to say that. I haven't been on YouTube in about maybe like a year and a half, but I'm here to stay now, okay? The girl is here, she's here to stay. I'm not going nowhere for real this time. A lot has happened in my life since the last time I posted a YouTube video, and it just feels so refreshing to be back in front of this camera. Me and my girl Joyce, we're going out tonight for a cute little girls night to this little restaurant here in Atlanta called Roseanne Champagne Bar. I wanted to be real bougie. My mama sent me these eye patches. It feels like I'm about to get my lashes done. I have a whole bunch of notes, different things that we're going to cover in today's video. So let's pick up where we left off. A lot of you are probably not new here, and when I say that, y'all are probably confused as to the name switch on my channel. My new channel name is Kayisyen. That's how you say that. It's Kayisyen. Kayisyen. You can call me Kayla, you can call me Kay, you can call me Key, whatever you want to say. I'm cool with it all. But I wanted to change my name because I just felt like Key Hollywood, I wasn't resonating with that anymore. I'm not a Hollywood person. Like, I'm not, like, if I see you, I'm not gonna act like I don't know you. And I just feel like that's just not, it didn't resonate with my personality and who I was as a person. I needed a name change, and I wanted something that kind of like identified with who I was. Don't get me wrong, Key Hollywood did identify with myself because I'm from Hollywood. Not Hollywood, California, Hollywood, Florida. A lot of people don't even believe that Hollywood, Florida is a real place. Go look it up. It's real. I promise. I promise. So the last time that y'all heard from me was when I first moved to Houston. You know, I did the moving to Houston vlog. I did my first week in Houston, and then I did the Bottle Girl vlog while I was in Houston. Before I even moved to Houston, 3 months before moving to Houston, like that October of 22, I got a text on Instagram from the manager from the promo team asking if I wanted to work. And I didn't live in Houston at the time, but you know, I'm like, yeah, I want to work. Like at that time we were already talking about moving to Houston, so I was like, let me go ahead and get my foot in the door while I can. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Like when I always saw the girls working in Houston, these girls used to make buku money, y'all. When I say buku money, like $1,000 a night, they was making buku money. Cool. So I never knew when you were working in Houston, you're not working on a promo team, you gotta work in-house. And working with a promo team, that's like, I don't know if y'all like went to college or anything like that, but when I was in college, I was on a promotion team, and that's basically literally just posting flyers, and then like when your promo team is promoting at the night, you go to the club with your friends and you all have a free section and y'all have fun. Woo, whatever. Forgot to mention with the promo team, the good part about it was like we were at different clubs every night. Well, I don't know if it was really good. It was kind of like good and bad, like Bar Rosa, Parma, Face. Like it was literally different clubs every night. And then some days, one week we could have one play, and then the next week we don't even have that no more. It was constantly different clubs that we were going to, constantly different revenues and stuff like that. And it's like I feel like I never really got to build a clientele. Like I did not know that this promo team was gonna be like so bad, like to the point where I was working there I literally did not stay long. I was working there like whenever I first moved to Houston in January up until March. Literally, I did not stay long because I knew that I wasn't gonna sustain a living off the promo team. So let me break it down to y'all how this promo team shit works in Houston. It's a whole bunch of booking sections. In Atlanta, I came from a club or a lounge. I'm used to working in lounges, not no big, super big clubs. The lounges that I've worked at, they sell bottles, but you know what I'm saying? Like they sell bottles, but it's nothing too crazy. It's nothing too crazy. You feel me? Let me switch this battery out. Yeah, like I was saying, so while you're working in Houston, if you don't book sections, you're basically not gonna work. And how did I expect to book sections? And I literally knew nobody in Houston, y'all. Like I just knew my boyfriend. I just knew, that's it. I literally knew nobody. The only other way for me to really book sections was for me to have to go outside and go to clubs and meet people and stuff like that, which is cool and all when you're making money. I wasn't making money, so it's kind of like hustling backwards. Let's say I made like $100 one week, you know what I'm saying? Next week, I gotta buy a whole new uniform. I had to go out because we had mandatory outings. We had mandatory meetings. Like, it was just congesting my life to a point where it's like, I'm not making any money from this. And it's like, I had to step back and be like, okay, what am I gonna do? Because am I just gonna sit here, keep going out with these promo girls, keep not making money and just having a good time with them? Or am I gonna sustain a living and be able to have fun and also make money at the same time, which is what I'm used to? Baby, I had to choose, and I had to choose fast. Okay, I had to choose real fast because, baby, me and my boyfriend was getting into it just because of the simple fact that I kept wanting to work there, and he like, it ain't no motherfucking money, and I'm like, but it's fun. And he like, well, fun not gonna pay the bills, and I'm like, well, you right. And I had to say goodbye to all my little friends that I made. It just wasn't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't gonna cut it. I couldn't continue basically working there. I had to stop working there. And I eventually found a place in-house, which was way better than working with the promo team. So back to the whole like booking sections thing. Let's say it's 3 girls. It's me, Bailey, and Caitlin, right? Let's say I book a section. No, let's say Bailey and Caitlin book a section, and then the 3rd person to book a section. Only 2 girls from the promo team could work. Even if you are booking sections, if you're not one of the first girls that book a section, you're not gonna work. So again, you have to book to work. If you're not booking, you're not working. If you don't know anybody, ain't no purpose of you even being on a promo team, because again, you don't know anybody. You can't book sections. It wasn't my cup of tea, and I honestly would not recommend working on a promo team to anybody. I would definitely recommend working in-house before you work on a promo team. Do your research if you're wanting to be a bottle girl in Houston. Find different promo teams that you can work for. Personally, the bottle girl life in Houston, it's too competitive for me, and I'm not, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm a computer I'm a computer and all that. I play sports all my life. I don't like to compete to have to work. We're already exchanging time for money. I'm not gonna fight you bitches over a section. It's really not that deep. Like, I'm just concealing before I highlight. When I was working in-house, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people that worked with me, they actually hated this place, but I really liked the place because I just feel like it was just way better than my other experience of working in Houston. And it was just like I only had 2 experiences. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that we had to wear wigs 24/7 or our natural hair. We weren't allowed to wear any braids or anything like that. When I first got there, we were all sharing gratuity. I'm not used to that at all. Like, in Atlanta, I've never worked at a place where we shared gratuity. Shared tips, shared nothing. We didn't do that. So I got really slow at Ghost Bar at one point. I was working at Ghost Bar for a little while too. I was working there from like March to August. It started to like slow down out of nowhere. None of us were honestly expecting like the slowdown. Like, a part of my life that I didn't show to anybody or really tell anybody. Y'all would be the first people that I've really just told about this part of my life. But so in August, you know, I stopped working. My boyfriend said that it was okay for me to stop working and stuff like that, just to figure out, you know, like what all I wanted to do. And we were honestly just enjoying each other's company. We were enjoying our lives together. We were just enjoying us and enjoying being a couple. In August, I stopped working. October, stuff that he does, it just got really slow for him. We were facing eviction. A lot of people actually go through eviction in America, but nobody ever talks about it. And honestly, if y'all have ever been through eviction, leave a comment down below and let me know how y'all got out of it, if y'all did, what happened. A lot of people will get so confused to when it's, how'd you get to a point where y'all couldn't afford it? I'm not gonna say we were living above our means, because we weren't. Like, our rent was only like $2,200. We were basically making stupid decisions. Instead of paying bills, we were going to like dinner and going to fair and like doing like date ideas. It never got to the point where the police officers were like knocking down on our door and beating us out, talking about some come out the house, y'all are trespassing or anything like that. So it never got to that point, thank God. For December 5th, we left. And it's funny because December 6th was our eviction date, and on December 6th, we actually made enough money that day to actually pay our rent, but we actually left and went to Memphis, so we didn't have the opportunity to pay it. We winded up putting everything in a storage unit, and then we just said, we called it quits in Houston. We just moved everything to Memphis, which is where my boyfriend is originally from. We lived with his brother and his fiance at the time until we were able to make things shake, which really didn't take long. It was just kind of like an uncomfortable position to be in. I blame my boyfriend for the eviction that we had. If anything, it was both of our faults because we knew what we were facing. Neither one of us did anything about it. And I kind of feel like we got to a point to where we kind of didn't want to be in Houston anymore. We were just doing anything to like to like just get by. Y'all ever go through anything like that in y'all's life, make sure y'all just pay y'all bills and stay on top of it, okay? I don't blame my boyfriend, and neither should you. I just know a lot of people be like, oh, but your man didn't pay the bills. Baby, I didn't pay the bills either, so whose fault really is it, mine or his? So how was like living in Memphis? Because a lot of my friends, family, they found out that I was living in Memphis, baby. They was like, what? You're living what? You're living what? You're living, like, you're living in what city? They were shocked that I was living in Memphis. And honestly, don't get me wrong, Memphis got its crime, but baby, I haven't seen a thing when it comes to that Memphis crime. Thank God, my boyfriend being that he's from there, he did not let me go certain places, do certain things in Memphis, which honestly was so sad because I was a couple clubs that I had wanted to work at. That's really what I know. Like when I don't know what to do and I don't know how to make money, I always just go back to the club because that's just something that I know that I can get hired at and make my money and go the fuck home. I appreciate him for that because Lord knows where the fuck I would be at. So after moving to Memphis, that's when we decided that we wanted to go explore some of the world. We went to a few different countries, and guys, I did vlog, okay? I did not forget about you guys when I was touring the world. Like I promise y'all, I tried to vlog, but I kid you guys not, everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Everything from Thailand got deleted. Like there's no such thing as a Thailand vlog. I saved the video, only 3 minutes of the video is available to watch, and I was gonna let you guys watch that, but I just felt like as my debut back onto YouTube, I just didn't want to half-ass any videos for you guys. I just felt like it just wasn't fair, so I just didn't post the video. Baby, where are we?
We're in Bangkok.
We made it to our Airbnb finally. I don't even know what time it is out here right now. My phone dead. It's 3:11. It's 3:11 and we landed here around like 12ish. Like I probably said like 12:30 we landed. Damn near 2.5 hours later. We're just not getting to our Airbnb. I'm about to give y'all a cute little tour of the Airbnb. It's really cute in here. It's small, but I feel like most places in Thailand are small. But it's enough room, you know what I mean? It's enough room. So when you first walk in, it's the door, and you know you gotta take your shoes off. That's Asian culture. If you ain't know, now you know. So when you first walk in, it's this little hallway. It's our first full 24 hours or whatever. He ain't been asleep since we got here. I've been in and out of sleep for real. I don't know, the time zone, jet lag nonsense. It hit me like at 10 o'clock this morning. That's when I really felt like super tired, was at 10 o'clock this morning. But anyways, right now we're outside, we're walking with the locals and stuff. They got something going on for the Lunar New Year. So we're gonna go see what they got going on. Is this gonna be a problem? Not gonna lie, y'all don't think this is kind of hard? I recommend Thailand to anybody that wants to travel the world and they've never traveled the world. I would definitely recommend Thailand as the first little beginner country. Everything is honestly really easy in Thailand. They have everything in fucking English. We went to a couple different places in Thailand, and that's when we realized too that we really like the backpack type of travel. Like we really enjoyed going to hostels. Honestly, hostels, especially like when you don't know anybody and you're traveling, like hostels is the best place to go to because you can meet so many different people. We went to so many different areas in Thailand. We literally spent 30 days there, so we had time on our hands to go to different places. We originally went to Bangkok. That was our first place that we went to. It was honestly amazing. I love Bangkok. It's the New York of Thailand. Y'all gotta check it out, okay? It's one of those places where it's just, you have to go. You have to be there to understand the vibes, to understand everything about Thailand. We went to Pattaya, which is like a little beachside town, really cute. Then we went to Chiang Mai, which was my favorite. He didn't really like Chiang Mai like that, but Chiang Mai was nice. It was peaceful. It was relaxing. While we were on the way to Thailand, Truist, which was the bank that I was banking with at the time, they decide that they want to close my account while I'm literally like in the sky. Around like the end of our Thailand trip, we made the decision to just come back to the States so I can get the rest of the money that was in my account. It was like $4,000 or $5,000 in my account just sitting there. Money that we could have been using while we were in Thailand, but we couldn't use it. So we had to come back all the way back to the freaking States. We stayed here for like 2-3 days in the States trying to decide where our next country was gonna be. We made no plans to go anywhere after leaving, after coming back to the US. We're just gonna wing it, go by the flow. Well, at least that's how my boyfriend is. He's a go with the flow type of person. I'm definitely a planner, and it be irking. Like, it really irks me that he doesn't plan shit. That shit be irking my soul. We decided that we were gonna go to Colombia because the flights to Colombia weren't expensive during April. Then on top of that too, Colombia was also one of those places that it was good for backpackers, which means that it's cheap. Before we had to go to Colombia though, we had to do like a little stop in Costa Rica. That's just because like just the way that the flights were. So we did a stop in Costa Rica, right guys? And how about neither one of us like checked our Costa Rica itinerary because while we were in the airport of Costa Rica, long story short, our flights were at 4 o'clock in the morning and we thought they were at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we basically missed our flight and we had to stay in Costa Rica for an extra day. We were out like $200. It was a lot. We never made that mistake ever again when it came to military time, believe. We finally make it to Colombia, and Colombia was a time. It was a time. We went to 4 different cities. We first went to Bogota, which was really, really nice. I really do recommend, like, when you guys travel, y'all need to travel and see what that country has to offer, because I promise you, like, everywhere is so pretty, and it just has like there's so much different life going on. Bogota was so nice, and it was honestly, it's the capital of Colombia, but I don't know how to really explain Bogota. It was nice though. I really enjoyed Bogota for real. Like, I will go back to Bogota because we didn't really get to enjoy it because he was sick. We were arguing. It was a lot going on. After Bogota, we went to Santa Marta. Santa Marta was my favorite city out of Colombia. If you guys ever decide to go to Colombia, please go to Santa Marta. Skip Cartagena, go to Santa Marta. Well, it depends on what kind of travel you like, because if you're the type that just loves like luxurious travel and that's all you really care about, it's just the luxurious vibes, this, then the third, go to Cartagena, don't go to Santa Marta. But me personally, I just feel like if I want luxury, baby, I live in Atlanta, I can go book a luxury hotel if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I want to experience what the culture has, what the place has, everything like that. So I got these lashes from Shein. These are so cute. These are for my makeup kit. Literally last weekend I was going feral looking for this. Like, hello, I could not find this for the freaking death of me. Like, I was tearing up this house trying to find this, and I literally had to go outside with no lashes on, and I had a freaking underline. I looked crazy, okay? Look, it's coming together. Like, it's kind of giving hot wife Colombia. And I honestly have so many different clips of Colombia. I am gonna insert my clips of Colombia so y'all can see, because I did film that vlog too, but that vlog is really, honestly, y'all, it's all over the place. I am not gonna edit that vlog. That shit right there gives me a headache to even think about, and I'm not gonna let that stress me out. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna insert different clips for y'all from that vlog though, from Colombia. I hope y'all enjoyed those few little clips from Colombia. Colombia was so much fun, and I honestly do recommend y'all go visit Colombia. It was amazing. But we wound up having to come back to Memphis. It's like life was getting so good, you know. I was out the country, I was living life, I was with my man, we was having a good time. Like, life was so good. Then it all came to an abrupt stop because we had to go back to Memphis, and I was very sad. I was so sad that we had to go back. This is the wrong color that I'm using. I was very sad that we had to go back to Memphis. Going back to Memphis was honestly something that I was not expecting to happen, and when it did happen, I was very sad. Like, I feel like I started to slip back into like a minor depression just by having to go back. Like, it was honestly that bad, you guys. Like, for real, for real. We spent so much money trying to get back to the US that like that was damn near all of our money. Like, we didn't have nothing except for the stuff that we had in our pocket. Like, we probably had like 5 bands, for real, you know. When that happened, it was a lot. I'm not even gonna lie, it was a lot on us financially. It was a lot on us as just like a couple. Like, it feel like every time we're good in life, we gotta have a little setback. We were in Memphis for so long. We were in Memphis from April to September. Yeah, April to September. We got our apartment September 27th, and we literally left Memphis maybe like April 16th. Yeah, we were in Memphis for freaking forever. Like, nobody can ever understand what it's like to be in a city that, 1, you're unfamiliar with, 2, you don't know anybody in, and then it's like 3, the city's fucking dangerous. So it's not even like you can just go out about freely on your own or do things on your own. Like, that shit was so freaking depressing. Like, there would be days I would just like randomly cry, like randomly just like not want to be in Memphis. Like, I would just be tired of just being there, sleeping on somebody's couch. Like, it was so freaking a lot. Like, it was, I don't even want to freaking, what's it called? I was trying to get adjusted to my new norm, but it was just like, that wasn't me and it wasn't my norm. I felt so unmotivated. I tried to do the 75 hard challenge, that didn't work out. I tried to do different little things to keep like my spirits up, and it's just like nothing worked out. And it was just like, being in Memphis really took a toll on me. I did not like that city. I like Memphis for its food, culture. To actually live in Memphis, I would never do that again. Not recommend anybody to go live in Memphis, especially if you're not from there. It will be literal hell on earth, I promise you. Do not move to Memphis. In Memphis though, that's where I did come up with the business ideas that I currently am executing or trying to execute right now, which is my flower business. I'll insert some clips of that. Honestly guys, doing flowers is so fun. Like, it honestly feels like so girly. Like, I feel like a little fairy. Like, it's such a cute job to have, honestly. And I just got my first order not that long ago, so that was very nice and very thrilling and exciting. It's called Serenity Stems. Make sure y'all go give me a follow on Instagram. Follow your girl, support your girl if you're in Atlanta. I do different types of rose bouquets, and I also do garden mixes too. So if you don't like roses, I do different mixes. And if you want a room decorated, I can do that too. I just haven't launched that part of the business yet. I came up with the idea of doing my makeup. I literally bought everything to do makeup. Like, I have my entire makeup kit. I just don't have like a space to do makeup in yet. And I also want to do car rentals. And then y'all know I will never forget about YouTube. Filming videos is honestly my passion. Like, I really love coming up on this camera and filming videos. Like, filming is just so much fun, not even gonna lie. But it's like, there's different types of filming that I really don't like, and I kind of feel like I don't like short form content. This whole wave of like TikTok and like reels, and it's fun, but like, I can't show you my personality in 15 seconds if you watching like a small clip of me. I feel like I can't do that. I just feel like TikTok is a lot for me. Not TikTok, but like just short form videos in general is just a lot for me. I like them like the little aesthetic videos and stuff like that, but like talking videos on TikTok, I can't do that. Y'all gonna have to catch me on the tube. Sorry. I have 4 different things that I'm trying to do this year, and I will be on top of all of them. This will be my year, guys. I promise you guys. Like, I need to stop sleeping on myself. That's something that I really realized while I was in Memphis. I gotta stop sleeping on myself. There's so many things that I wouldn't say that I'm passionate about, but I just like to do. Like the rose bouquets and stuff. I just made my bouquet for my birthday, and like, this is something that is fun to do. It doesn't really stress me out. Your girlies love it. My clientele, everything's gonna flow into place. Like, flowers was just something that I genuinely love flowers. Like, I'm a girl too. I love flowers. Who? I love flowers. Doing flowers was just the way to go. While we were living in Memphis, we were trying to decide if we were gonna move back to Atlanta or if we were going to go to a new city and explore new things. But we decided to make the decision to just come back to what we know best, which is the city, and we love it here. Honestly, after living in Houston, not knowing nobody, after living in fucking Memphis and not knowing anybody, baby, I just wanted to be around people that I knew. Like, that's it. I just wanted to be around people that I knew, okay? Like, I was tired of making new friends, tired of making new connections. Don't get me wrong, and it's like, it's fun. I love meeting new people. I love doing all that stuff. It's just like, dog, like, when you're at a point where it's like you don't know nobody, like, at some point, it's like, man, can I go somewhere and know someone? I'm blessed to live here. I honestly give it really all to God. He really brought us here to Atlanta. Like, we were trying to decide. We had multiple opportunities to move to Atlanta before, but it's just like, if it wasn't one thing, it was another. He finally brought us to our place, the place that was deserved to be ours. So it was bittersweet. Leave Memphis, more sweet than bitter. But we came out here for my birthday. We were just chilling, you know, nothing too crazy for the birthday. We did stay at one of my favorite hotels in Atlanta. What else did we do while we were in Atlanta? Went to the aquarium and just did little things while we were here. And then we obviously toured apartments because we needed a place to live. We toured different apartments and stuff while we were here. And that's when we found this place, and now we're here. I didn't film my moving in process because I suck. I have filmed a little bit. You know what? I'll insert what I did film. Hey y'all, so we just moved in some of our stuff. Not in this place, it's not even the stuff. We went and just got some cleaning supplies. I don't even know where to put my jacket right now because we ain't got no fucking furniture. I'm gonna start cleaning some stuff like the kitchen and like the bathrooms and stuff like that. I'm gonna just give them a quick little scrub a dub before we, you know what I'm saying, really start using this shit. I really should ask them for a new toilet seat, but I ain't gonna do too much. Good morning, y'all. We're at home. Then yesterday, we put up some lights in the room because the rooms don't come with any overhead lights. We put this cute little light up there yesterday. We have the light in here. It's a fan too. Look, y'all. Hold on. Ah, yeah. I think that stops the fan, maybe. We got our stuff for the windows too from IKEA. I just gotta get one more little bracket so we can put them up today. I forgot to talk to y'all earlier when I had got to IKEA and when we were putting up the curtains. My Amazon package just came. Let me show y'all the curtains. They look so good. They look so good. I'm gonna spread them out so y'all can really see how they look, like in full effect. They look so good. This is how the curtains look. They look so good, y'all. They look so good. Anyways, let's unbox my Amazon package. We got knives. Ooh. Ah. We got a box inside of the box. We gotta open this box. But it's a wagon. Y'all know how like carrying groceries is a lot. Carrying anything inside from the car is just a lot of work. Little old me. Can't do all that work. I don't can't do all that work either because if he does all that work, then he's not gonna do anything after that. So this is for our duvet when we get our bed. I'm not gonna open this now because I think it has to like spread out. It's good. And I don't want to just leave it on the floor, so I'm just gonna take the box outside the box. But this is our duvet insert. I got two of them so our bed can be extra fluffy. This is everything that I got. I'm gonna put the wagon together and yeah. Cue the monologue. Did y'all enjoy the movie? Okay, cool. So I have a few little furniture. I'm gonna insert some TikToks and stuff like that too, so y'all can see like how the house is looking and stuff. Expect to see me in your subscription box. Expect to see me everywhere because baby, I'm here to stay now, for real this time. I really promised that. Like, this is a promise. I'll post on YouTube and it's like I'll get discouraged because like my videos aren't doing numbers, but it's like, how do I expect to do numbers? And I don't post. Y'all should expect to see beauty videos from me. Y'all should expect to see, what y'all expect to see? I don't know, a lot of different things. Lifestyle. Y'all should expect to see vlogs, beauty, girl talks, just really anything. I'm 24 right now. I'm starting to learn a few things, you feel me? Believe it or not, I do know something. Okay, I know a little bit of something. I'm excited to start this new journey with you guys and honestly just see where it goes. Makeup is eating down, guys. Like, I look so good.